Since 2013, Hardwired has trained and equipped nearly 300 indigenous leaders to defend religious freedom. We call them Defenders of Freedom. They are applying what they have learned to make a real difference in the courts, in the schools, in the media, in their government, and in their communities. Some of the things they thought were impossible are now a reality. We first witnessed this change shortly after Hardwired was established. Christian leaders in Sudan invited Hardwired to help them defend their rights in the new constitution. They were on the verge of being forced out of their country if they did not act immediately. The situation was so hostile in Sudan that the leaders had to leave their country to meet with Tina for the training.
From that training, I realized that how it's important to speak about the religious freedom in Sudan and how that we can empower even the other human rights.
Not only did we help these leaders get the law adopted into the draft constitution, but we have watched our training take root in the culture. It did not stop there. Instead, they inspired many more leaders from other faiths to join them and ensured equal rights for women as well. In 2014, a woman was condemned to death for her Christian faith. Without hesitation, a lawyer, a journalist, and students, all defenders of freedom, came to Miriam's defense. It took 6 weeks for Miriam to be released. During that time, she gave birth, still shackled to the ground, to a baby girl. She could have recanted her faith in hopes of being freed, but she stood her ground, and for the first time, the dictator of Sudan had been defied by a woman. Hardwired has established Defenders of Freedom in many more countries, where religious freedom was once a foreign concept. In Iraq, they united against a new law calling for children to convert to Islam, and it was vetoed. They challenged the Kurdish government to recognize their religion, and for the first time ever, it happened, even for the nearly extinct Jewish community. Across the Middle East, they are teaching children who fled from ISIS about religious freedom for the first time. The children used to play games where they would pretend to be ISIS and behead one another. Now they are befriending one another. And when an official in the Kurdish government heard how the children had changed, he invited Hardwired to teach the lessons to every child in the region. 5 years ago, no one had a solution to turn the tide against religious oppression. We are changing that.